Good evening, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this video. Could be after midnight, good morning. Today we are doing day 9 and we're going to be pulling. So it's not necessarily biceps, it's not necessarily back. It's going to be the rear side. So in posterior chain exercises for our back, we're going to be doing some shrugs. We're going to be doing some rear delts, some rear shoulders, bits and bobs. It's going to be 3 sets of 10. Now, the equipment you will need, kettlebells or dumbbells. If you have a variety, don't worry about anything, just grab them as you go. If you've got some stuff at home, when you need stuff for high pulls, we need stuff for bent over flies, just have a couple of bits and bobs there. And again, the bonus of this video is not live, you can pause it, go and get what you need and come back. Okay, so the first exercise, we're gonna be doing high pulls for our shrugs. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna keep it at our belly button height, our kettlebell or our 6-pack of water or whatever we're using. And we're gonna pull up to here, and then release down to our belly button, not releasing the traps, okay? So we're gonna smash that out. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. And we are off. Up high, squeezing the traps, coming down, not releasing. This is releasing, don't release. To the belly button, come up again. 2, 3, elbows nice and high. 4, elbows higher than our hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you found that too light, up it. What we want to be doing is we want to come as high as we can, but our elbows higher than our wrist. So we're engaging our traps. We come down to here, they're still engaged. No need to go down and release, relax. Okay, we're still getting full range while keeping them tight. Exercise set number 2, exercise number 1. 12 kilos, damn it, I've shown you the light weight I'm lifting. We're gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, good, I'm gonna pause at the top. 4, because this weight's a little bit light for me. 5, so I'm still gonna get the most out of the workout. 6, 7, this changed the game by the way. 8, 9, one more. 10. So if you haven't got sufficient kettlebells or dumbbells for your exercise, just pause at the top. If you hold and squeeze for a second at the point of every exercise, it's gonna double it. It's gonna double the pain or the burn. It shouldn't be pain, shouldn't say that. It's gonna double the burn. So we're gonna go on to exercise, set number 3 of exercise number 1. If you need to change your weight, do so. Pause it, go and grab it, come back. 3, 2, and 1. Squeezing, holding, keeping the shoulders up, keeping the traps engaged. 2, 3, 4, 5, close to the body. 6, don't swing. 7, 8, 9, 10, up nice and high. Very good. That's where we want to get to. We want to get to up here. This not really working for us. That's really good. So we smashed out 3 sets, high pulls, very, very good. Trap engagements, awesome. Number 2, we're gonna be doing, oh, this is tough. This is tough. You can call it what you like. I call it Superman rows. Lay on our stomach. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of angles for this. I've got 4 kilos, which is ridiculous, because 2 kilos is quite heavy for this exercise. You can use no weight. You can use no weight if you want to. I'm gonna show you the exercise before we put the weights involved, okay? So you can adjust what you need. We lay flat on our stomach. Our hands are gonna be off the ground, our shoulders off the ground. We're gonna pull our elbows in towards the bottom of our lats, but the height remains the same. So we're not gonna come up and down, we're gonna try and keep it at the same height. Now, if I have a heavy weight, the further out I go, the harder it becomes. So instead, I'll just stop here, okay? If I can't go any further without letting it drop, I'll just stop here. If I can get out there, that's great. Cool? So we're gonna smash out 3 sets of 10. Change my angle a little bit so you can see better. Okay, start nice and close so you know how far to go out. Ready? And that height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 kilos is heavy, man. 4 kilos is heavy. I bet if you did it with just your hands and no weight, you thought it was difficult. 2 kilos is probably the one. 2 kilos is probably the set. Although maybe you got really strong rear delts, maybe you got really strong back. That's great. If you do, that's great. Work on the form. Try and keep it straight. When you come in, squeeze at the bottom. Squeeze at the bottom. Very good. We've got 2 more sets. 2 more sets. If you need to change your weights, do so. You need to add more, do so. And we're going to get off set number 2. And chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm telling you, those 4s are tough. That's all right though. Comfortable, being uncomfortable. That's good. Smashing through it, smashing through day 9. If you've done every day up until today, man, you're a legend. That's awesome. It's tough to turn up every day. It's tough to turn up every day. But do it. We'll turn up with you. We're doing it together. It's good. You ready? Last set. 10 reps. 10 reps of nothing but magic. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's mad how heavy such a simple exercise can be. 4 kilos, what's 4 kilos? Nothing. But I bet it was hard for you, whatever weight you used. Okay, what are we doing? We are doing bent over flies. We're gonna keep those 4 kilos. I'm gonna give you a couple angles again, okay? So you can see. I want you to bend from the hip. Your back is not gonna bend. You're gonna bend from the hip. We've done this in our first video with tricep extensions. It's the same bend. Now we try not to swing. We're gonna have our weights. We're gonna keep them here. We're not going this way. We're going this way. When we come down, don't relax and release. Okay, so we come up and then down to here and don't swing. When you start getting tired, you're gonna start wanting to do that. It's wrong. Stop where you are or change your weights. So 3 sets of 10 are bent over flies, okay? Are you ready? Bend from the hips, chest up, back straight, and 1, 2, 3, 4. See the rear delt engaged? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You may say, Matt, what is the rear delt? Well, this is your delt, this is the front, this is the rear. So that is the muscle we're trying to activate. That's the muscle we're trying to grow. Trying to get that rounded shoulder look. Instead of just like this, we're trying to get that rounded shoulder. Okay, we're trying to grow back here. Ladies, men, the same. We're just trying to, you're not gonna get massive, you're not gonna be walking around massive, you're gonna shape it, you're gonna build this part. This is easy, this is muscle we're always using. We're isolating to the rear delts. So let's try again. Change your weights if you need to, keep the same if you need to. Bend your knees, bend from the hips, and 1, we're not going that way, we're going that way. 4, 5, 6, connect with the muscle you want to work. 7, 8, you can see it flex. 10. Very good. Smashing through, we're smashing through. That's great. I have one more set of that. One more set, bent over flies. If you're not working that muscle specific, if you're aiming somewhere else, there's different angles of the flies and different hand placements. But for this exercise, we're trying to get into there. So we're coming up and squeeze. That turns it into a little bit more on the side. That hits a little bit more in the rear. So where your hand placements are. But again, I said the smallest change, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, either way, you feel different. So set number 3, are you ready? Bending over from the hips, back straight, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Let me tell you, if we're smashing through this video and you're like, wow, you know, that was pretty easy, you have the luxury of pausing it. You can do extra sets. You can do, that was pretty simple. Maybe I'm gonna add another 10 kilos to that exercise and do another set. You don't have to keep up with the time that we're going. In the abs class I did the other day, the core session I did the other day for day 7, if it's too much, the pace is too much, pause it. Do your pace. Do an extra set. Do it in your own time. You don't have to keep up. You know, these videos are between 25 and 45 minutes. For you, it can be an hour and a half. You can do 5 sets of 10 reps and heavy weights or whatever you want. But this is just the building blocks for these muscle groups, you understand? And keeping you active at home. Cool. Enough of that. On to the next one. We are going to use 2 kettlebells. I'm going to use 2 kettlebells. You can use dumbbells. You can use 2 6-packs of water. You can use whatever you like. What we're going to do, similar to the single arm row, we're going to do hacksaw row. Just a little bit more cardio, a little bit more core. I'm going to hold my weights or my lifting apparatus and here. I'm going to use our pulley muscles. I'm going to use our core. And because we're going to do it at decent speed, it's going to be a little bit of cardio also, okay? So it's a hacksaw row. I'm going to grab my 10s, which is a mistake because it's heavy. Probably should jump on the 4s, but it's too late now. And we're going to do 20 reps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 18, 19, 20. So 10 per side, 20 in total. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of rest in between. And we're going to bend the same from the hips. Okay, so are you ready? We're going to go 1. Now on this way down, this one comes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elbows in. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You should feel that, not in your back with pain, but you should feel the muscles on the side of the spine working when you're twisting. Don't do that when you're doing that. Keep it stiff and twist and pull. Elbows nice and tight, biceps involved, back's involved, shoulders are involved, okay? Again, now, pause it if you need to. Go and change your weight. Too heavy, too light. Come back, let's do it again. Easy, you wanna keep the same weight, double the reps. It's up to you. Ready? Set number 2 of 3. Bending over from the hips, bent knees, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elbows in. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. Gets the heart rate up. This exercise gets the heart rate up, which is fantastic. Doesn't have to up the weight. Again, I'm keep harping on that. You set it as you like. You set it as you like. When you get cardio, smash it out. Worried about your back, keep it light. If you're a veteran, this is your bag. This is what you're doing all the time. Up it, push yourself. We've got one more set. We've got one more set, and then we have one more exercise. Are you ready? So we're not having a little rest between, but if you're doing heavy sets, have a longer rest between. Set number 3 of 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good job. Feel on the sides here. When I did this exercise the first time, the next day I did 20 kilo kettlebells, so it was just under double. I felt that in my sides a lot. The next day it was like I'd done a good ab session. So you're getting a lot of benefits from these exercises, not just isolated to a specific muscle. You're getting a lot involved, which is fantastic. So the next one's a little bit of a hybrid. We're doing shrugs, okay? So this one, you'd be surprised what you can shrug. You'd be surprised. Try something relatively heavy if you're fit and you train. If you're not, just have a crack first and then we'll change it the second set. What we're gonna do, as I said, it's a hybrid. We're gonna do a normal shrug. Okay, when we get to the top, we're gonna flex the forearms, loose and down. So we're gonna come up, flex and down. This is good grip strength. This is better grip strength. Okay, we've got a power grip. So we're gonna go up and squeeze and squeeze. We're gonna do 15 reps. On the 15th rep, 14, 15, we're gonna hold that up there and this tense for 5 seconds. Here's a side view, up and back. Don't come forward, just come up and back, squeezing in the traps. Okay, so 3 sets of 15 with a 5-second hold at the top. 3 sets, and we're done. You ready? And so hold it in your fingers, and we go 1, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 3, squeeze in your fingers, good, so we feel it in the forearms, 4, 5, 6, very good, 7, that hold at the top when you squeeze your arms, when you squeeze your forearms, makes it twice as hard. 9, 10, because you're pausing at the top. 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Don't forget when you're holding that top 5 seconds, we're squeezing on both forearms as well. It's very important. A lot of times you find when you're lifting super heavy weights, your bicep and your back can take it, but it's your fingers and your forearms that want to give up. So these good exercises to strengthen your grip, to make you stronger all over. 2 more sets. Ready? Nice and low on the fingers if you can. And head forward, shoulders back. 1, 2 movements, up, in, out, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that was better. 13, 14, 15, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, one more. That's really good. By 12, it starts to burn in the traps. But what happens is when this gets tired or this gets tired, when you do that last bit, the last curl, don't do that. Focus up. Even if the movement's light, don't do that. Okay? Light is in slight movement. One more, and then we are done. Set yourself up, change your weights, keep the weights, get ready to rock and roll, focus on your form. Should be starting to burn a little bit in the forearms. 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm rushing, 6, 7, 8, forearms are on fire by the way, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one and hold, 15, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mate, that felt like a pure forearm exercise. I think it's because obviously my kettlebells aren't super heavy, so the traps got a burn, but it could have been heavier. I could have changed during, but I think that was probably a good weight for my forearms. So that was fantastic. Day 9, smashing it. 30 days, we're smashing out. Me and Kieran are doing our best to keep you on point. If you can't make it into the gym, jump on and do these videos. Please follow, subscribe, share. Sharing is more important. Subscribe as you like, but share these videos with your mates or your family or friends that you think would be interested or that are just trying to get an introduction to fitness and don't really feel comfortable going to the gym yet. This is for them. This is for them, you know? This is to get them started on their fitness journeys. Again, don't forget to follow Hook and Reel Media for all of their production expertise, making us look good. Thank you very much. We'll see you for day 10. Cheers.